Kia ora koutou katoa. This is InfoJam, where we stop and update you on news and info from the past week. Leading news this week, Aotearoa has been named the 10th happiest country in the world, dropping from 9th in last year's rankings. The survey is conducted by the United Nations and looks at life expectancy, economy, social support, low corruption, and high social trust. It placed Finland at the top, followed by Denmark, Iceland, Switzerland, and the Netherlands. New Zealand at 10th was the highest placed Southern Hemisphere country, 2 places ahead of Australia. Afghanistan is rated lowest, followed by Lebanon, Zimbabwe, and Rwanda. In world news, Antarctica has just experienced a freak heat wave. Well, that is if you can call minus 10 degrees Celsius a heat wave. We have to remember that Antarctica is the world's coldest continent. In mid-March, average temperatures at the Concordia Research Station, 3,234 meters above sea level, surged to minus 12.2 degrees Celsius. An average high in mid-March is more like minus 50 degrees Celsius. Consequently, this station saw a temperature average of 36 degrees above normal levels. This heat wave could mean temperatures may rise above freezing over vast parts of ice shelves along the coast. Dr. Kyle Clem, who is an expert on Antarctica's climate and a research fellow at the Victoria University of Wellington, said that can cause these ice shelves to break up and collapse, and that leaves the interior ice sheet vulnerable to just blow into the ocean. From the Odd Stuff file, a 1-year-old corgi dog who fell overboard from a yacht on the Indian River in Florida has swum 10 kilometers to safety. John Atwood said he brought his dog Jessica with him when he went to help his mother and stepfather take their 65-foot yacht from Florida to North Carolina. Atwood said the vessel was passing under the State Road 520 bridge over the Indian River in Brevard County when he noticed Jessica was no longer standing at his feet. The family couldn't locate Jessica anywhere in the nearby waters. Atwood continued the search for more than 24 hours before posts about Jessica's disappearance on social media led to his being contacted by a resident in Rockledge. Jessica had apparently swam 7 miles to the Rockledge shore and ended up in the homeowner's backyard. Atwood said the homeowner who found Jessica refused a $500 reward. In sports, Charles Leclerc has won the first race of the Formula One 2022 season in Bahrain, with Carlos Sainz coming in second. Both drivers raced for Ferrari. Leclerc crossed the line 5.5 seconds ahead of teammate Sainz, who moved up to second place after world champion Max Verstappen retired 3 laps from the end. 7 times world champion Lewis Hamilton snatched a shock third for struggling Mercedes ahead of new teammate George Russell. The win was the third of Leclerc's career and Ferrari's first since the 2019 Singapore Grand Prix. The result puts Leclerc in the overall lead of the drivers' standings with another 22 races to go. Ferrari lead the constructors' tables. Our pop culture topic this week is all about real-life pain in the metaverse. A Japanese startup company is working on being able to deliver physical pain to people in the metaverse. The company have designed and built a product that features an armband that detects the flexing of human muscles, allowing people to feel the presence and weight of objects. The technology uses electrical stimulation to manipulate the arm muscles and mimic sensations such as catching a ball or a bird pecking at the skin. Emi Tamaki, who is the CEO of the company, shared that the goal is to release humans from any sort of constraint in terms of space, body, and time by 2029. Finally, the value of the week this week is still curiosity. Remember, curiosity is the value of being interested in learning about people or things around you. There are times when we can feel like life is repetitive and monotonous. It can feel like we're just doing the same thing over and over each day, and things become really dull and uninteresting. When life feels monotonous, it's helpful to embrace curiosity and discover all that you can. When you discover new stuff, things become interesting again and exciting. One way to be more curious is to ask lots of questions about the things and people around you. And a big shout out to Tokoroa Intermediate School. Hey, stay cool team. Well, that's it for this week's InfoJam. If you want to know more about these stories and others like them, make sure you have a look around kiwikidsnews.co.nz and remember to tune in next week for our next InfoJam. Ka kite anō.